Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
We went shopping.
We got a whole bunch of weird... I wouldn't even call them weird because now it's the norm. Like, nowadays.
It's norm, I guess.
Because, yeah.
We live in a weird time.
We do.
Oh God, you can see my...
And you guys are going to get a little ASMR in this, so you guys get all the benefit, none of the drawbacks. So we're going to start off with something of the normal without much of the ASMR, which is the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew that we picked up at the good old Wally's. And we haven't tried it yet. Lauren tried it, and it took a while for it to hit her.
I think there's still be an MSR.
Huh? Oh, you're going to try and get the thing? Oh, that worried me.
It just smells like Orange Mountain Dew. I
Okay.
think it smells like Orange Dew.
Also, yeah, before you picked me up, I kind of ticked off Socks. So Socks is in the chat a little bit mad today. Well, not mad, but...
Okay, so, there's a lot of things he can do to tick off a lot of people. It just depends on, who and what. I don't know what ticks off Socks. For Lauren, it would definitely be saying moist.
Oh, I don't know. It tastes like an orange soda with a kick. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh!
It's just an orange soda, and then your mouth gets spicy. There's no flavor to the spice. It's just
really doesn't.
Suddenly there's heat.
It hit really quickly. Oh.
I wonder why they went with orange, just because of the color?
Probably. Oh. It's like a not an orange, like a limeish. Oh, well, yeah, there's a lime right there. Justin, you can see
lime.
this. I can, and I can taste it. It's a little limon. Not a hell of a lot. Ooh, I do not like that. It does feel like I did have like a handful of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, though. I haven't done that in a long time.
I want to try it in a can. I know that's how they originally released it. I want to see if there's a difference it being in a can. So if they release it, general public, in a can, I want to try it that way.
Okay. Oh, I do not like that aftertaste.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's
not great.
It's not great.
I'm like, you know what I really want?
What?
So it's just not going to happen.
What?
I'm saying that's not. I'm not going to go. You know what I really want?
Oh.
Like, I'm not mad we bought it. It's not going to make me go, I could really go for one today.
Right. The second thing we got is something that took me almost a month to see. You probably saw it, but never really went out of their way for it.
Lauren swears she told me about it not too long ago. When she says when they announced it, she told me, and I don't remember that at all. I didn't find out about it until a couple nights ago when I received a TikTok about it.
Yes. So what we're talking about is the Nitro Pepsi Draft Cola, both regular and vanilla. And these things are a pretty penny, almost $3 a pop, literally. And it teaches you on the side portion, I wouldn't call it the back, on how to do it. It says chill, can, pour hard, admire, and enjoy, because of how the nitro brewing causes it to remain very stabilized.
Now it says smaller bubbles, smoother taste.
Now, we bought another set, and downstairs there was an accident. What you said. So we've let them settle. They are very chilled. They are very cold. But we're going to give you ASMR. But as soon as anything happens to hopefully not go wrong, go ahead and well, I was going to say just.
I'm just putting the mic so that I don't have to move it away from the.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. We are going to nudge the mics away, so we're going to raise our voices just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, go slow. Oh, you went fast. Okay. So you did the pour hard. I was going to go super soft.
Yeah, as soon as I started to crack it, I could feel the pressure. I was like, no, I gotta open this all the way and get it into the fucking glass.
Ooh. Okay. That is some head on a fucking soda, don't you know? Okay.
Yeah, make sure your glass is available.
Yep, I'm gonna move the electronics. Okay. Oh God.
It won't fit the whole can, so once it gets towards the top.
Yeah. Holy crap, that thing wanted to go. Okay. And break.
Okay, I'm going to try the little bit that's in the can to see what that's like.
Same. Whoa, I really like that.
Does the can almost feel heavy to you?
Yeah.
Like
it's like dense.
Despite how little there's left?
Yeah. It's a thicker can.
It's very
Listen.
It's
a thicker can.
Okay.
That is really good. I just hate that it was $3 fucking.
So we got these at 7-Eleven. That's the only place we've seen them so far.
I mean, we're supposed to be getting them at Walgreens, but all right. There we go. Trade. All right.
Yeah, they left me with a
Milk mustache.
I definitely want to try the regular version.
That is pretty good. There's that side for you. I think I like regular more.
Yeah, I think I like regular more.
Yeah.
Here,
you go.
The vanilla's not bad.
No. It's just the vanilla is very off-put. No, I don't want to call it off-putting. It is very. It nudges in a weird direction. Not in a bad way. It's just regular. Don't mess up something good. Now let's go ahead and set back.
It's funny is I don't even really get vanilla Pepsi anyways. My go-to Pepsi is regular Pepsi.
My Pepsi's cherry Pepsi. I like cherry Pepsi.
I like cherry Pepsi too, but generally I just go with Pepsi.
And my mic stands all
wonky.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. We're all good now. All right. But otherwise, very good. Very quick pour. As soon as I cracked it, it sounded like it wanted to froth up.
It was.
And then I was
to
just like,
the can.
well, it gives me that like 2 seconds, that 2.2 seconds to just flip it upside down. And as Sock says in chat from the quote that I had, "Don't mess up something good." You know, that's a good quote for it.
I feel like she's calling you out for whatever you did wrong earlier.
That's fine.
I love that the strip says admire and enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, look at the little tiny. I know it's not going to be able to be visible on stream. Well, actually, a little bit. You can see a little bit of the very tiny bubbles sticking to the side, and it has a very interesting head to it. It is.
Pepsi gave us good head.
Yes. Now. Something that I had told him beforehand, I don't mind draft beers on tap. If I'm going to drink a beer, I'd rather have it on tap. And if I were to, have a soda, it would probably be Pepsi. Two really good things. Having a draft soda, it's not like a soda shop would obviously do it, but it's the same way that we already have fountain drinks now. It is the carbonated water mixed in with the syrup. Mm-hmm. It has not changed for years. This, I would love to have on tap. This is delicious.
It's not Dr. Pepsi. The chat's making jokes at us. It's not Dr. Pepsi. Maybe it's Mr. Pepsi?
Mr. Pepsi? I don't know.
Mr. Peepus?
Mr. Peepus. But this is damn good. I would love to have this on tap if I can have it on tap. Because...
I remember why Lauren said she told me about it. We saw it advertised at fucking Regal.
Oh.
There was an advertisement for it at the movie theater, so I think they're going to start doing this in the movie theater.
On tap?
On tap, I think. I remember now when she told me. It just hit me.
If I can get unlimited refills, I would probably
a big ass cup.
I would get the biggest cup, and 2, I would probably have to take a piss break in the midst of it, and I would probably be doused out on sugar because, as said, this is delicious.
Let me check my Regal.
When I heard that from a reliable source on how it tasted. They said it tastes like a flat Pepsi with more carbonation, if that makes sense. And I was like, what do you mean? It was like, it's more robust. And that kind of took me away from it. But this does not taste flat. Does it taste flat to you?
I don't think that it tastes flat. It feels like it. Like, it doesn't feel like a normal soda. That's probably what's throwing them off.
It doesn't have that nice little sparkle fizz like if you were to have, like, McDonald's Sprite. You put that in the cup and you could see the little Sprite bubbles doing its thing. This, you wouldn't get that because it's such small bubbles.
So what I was going to do real quick is I was going to open up the order thing for Regal.
Oh, and you were going
to check the prices because you can pre-order on your phone. But either A, they got rid of that, or B, it knows I'm not near a movie theater and won't let me even look.
Oh, fair enough. It doesn't let you pre-order, like, on the way? Probably just the tickets.
I mean, I can do the tickets, but they used to have a thing where we did it not that long ago, where you could order your snacks and drinks on the phone and then go pick it up. The problem is that the concession stand people never fucking paid attention to the mobile orders.
Oh.
And that might be why they got rid of it.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I hope they do add it, and I hope it's... I mean, wait, hold on. Let's use the power of the internet.
Well, the whole reason I was looking was to see how much they were charging. I wanted to see if there was going to be prices.
I'm curious.
But, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Oh, it's talking about the app because I put on tap. All right, whatever. I mean, I tried. All right.
Well, yeah, try without the app. So just Nitro Pepsi at Regal, and then just leave it at that.
Ah. Ooh.
Okay, Pepsi launches Nitro Pepsi.
Must
we see
include
that.
Regal. Retro? Regal Nitro? Regal Nitro?
I don't know what that is. That's something else.
That's not what we want at all.
Damn internet for having so many things.
Yeah, damn the internet. See that?
That's cool glass.
That's a really nice one. And then it's like Pepsi that, but that doesn't...
Well, yeah, they have a deal with Pepsi.
Right, and then this goes further down. Pepsi launches Nitro Pepsi, first ever nitrogen.
Well, check Pepsi's release on it. See if they talk about it at Regal. They may have just been doing an ad.
Yeah, maybe. What am I doing?
Just check Pepsi's announcement. Like the regular. Oh, I thought we had like an actual Nitro Pepsi. I just realized they put Regal in fucking quotations.
Well, I did that.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted it to include Regal. But
Hello to the chat.
Yes, hello.
We are currently trying to figure something out because we tried Nitro Pepsi.
And I liked it. Chill upon receipt. Do not shake the can. When you open the tab, listen for a unique sound of nitrogen releasing from the can. Oh.
So I wonder if what they'll do instead of putting it on tap is if they'll sell it by the can and they crack it and fill your glass for you and then hand you your glass.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Because, having it on tap, because then you don't get the nitrogen.
Well, you can. They have Nitro Brew coffee at Starbucks now. It's on tap.
Okay, that's right. Yeah,
I've never done it, but...
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to give you more news later on. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that. I would love to have that stuff on tap. But let's go ahead and get into something very interesting. Over on the good old Humble Bundle, as we usually like to promote, you can learn how to make games using Unreal Engine 5, which Quincey just showed me something with a model that looked like a non-generic superhero with a nice red cape and blue suit.
I mean, they full on say it's Superman in the
okay.
video.
Yeah.
Because they're not selling it. They're testing the abilities
fair enough. Okay.
of the...
Then fair enough then. Then yes, it looked like Superman. And
chat, what kind of sushi? Continue. I just want to know.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So it looked great. It looked fantastic. Sure, not a lot of world interaction, but it was a fly demo. And it looked good. It looked crisp. It was very Miles Morales-y, if that makes sense, because it gave you a good flyby of the city while also showing what the character can do. And if you want to happen to start doing that kind of stuff in your own way, time, shape, or form, this is a big bundle. For $25, you get nine items. Learn how to do the C++ developer course, the early access, which allows you to gain the first-person shooter course, the blueprint game developer course, the multiplayer master, the VR developer, the original C++ fundamentals, along with just some good assets and cinematic creation kits.
I do believe that Unreal Engine 5 is also the engine we're supposed to be seeing the next Witcher game in.
That would be nice.
Because I think they said they weren't going to take it to the Project Red one. So I think they're taking it to Unreal 5.
There's
sure. There's other games that have been announced using Unreal 5 also. It's also where I hope to see... I think that might be where Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is in Unreal 5, but I could be wrong.
Why not? But even still, $25 gets you well over almost $1,500.
He got Unagi.
Unagi power. I remember the good old stand-ups back in 2006, 2007.
I was quoting Friends.
I was
Unagi.
quoting... I don't remember that.
Ross thinks it's the awareness thing, but it's just eel.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, no, I was quoting... I think it was Spencer. But a stand-up comedian who says, what kind of fish should I get? And the fish salesman goes, Unagi, give you power. Power, stay on. Yeah, I know. I see it. I'm well aware. I'm dead by dawn, man. I am dead by dawn.
I have to know.
Aftercast. But even still, $1,500. For 25, and it all goes to charity. What charities are we doing? Oceana, protecting the world's oceans. So helping out the sea life as we always should be. Doing it through this charity would, of course, be great.
Look, the ocean scares me, and it's monster soup, but I still care about it.
It is. He showed a video pre-cast of this. It looked like a shark that was as big as a boat. Huh?
Jaws Cup.
Oh, Jaws Cup. And they were like, oh, wow. And it didn't even breach the surface, but you could see it clearly in the water. It was god dang terrifying.
See, I feel like I have rational fears.
Yes. I have irrational fears, but with rationality. So it's like one of those things of you're scared for a reason, but then I begin to overanalyze, and then I'm called crazy.
I don't want to go on a cruise.
I wouldn't mind doing a Carnival cruise, actually. Because you get to stay on the boat.
Yeah, which is great until the boat sinks.
I mean, only two have sunk in its 75 years? I think it's on its 75th anniversary. It was doing some weird anniversary thing because I saw an ad for it.
Your uncle likes to do the Disney cruises.
That's cool. I'll do that one too. I don't give a damn.
I don't know. I don't like the ocean.
Fair enough. The ocean is scary. There is nothing nice in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, 50,000 leagues under the sea. 20,000 leagues? 20,000 leagues.
20,000.
Yeah. Nothing's nice down there.
No.
I'm not nice down there.
Reminder that they used to tell stories of these sea creatures we thought were bullshit, and then we started discovering they're real. Recently. Giant squids exist.
No, do not take my words out of proportion, please, and thank you.
I love M8 for mate.
You know what I mean. You know what I meant. And
do you ever think about the fact that it's all one ocean because they connect?
Technically, yes. It's region. It's like counties.
I just love that people are like, oh, that's the Pacific Ocean. I'm like, that's the Pacific side of the ocean.
Yes.
Like, it's not a different ocean.
Right, and then you get the, what is it, Indian, Arctic, Atlantic, the other ones.
The Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea.
Where you're going to end up.
I probably am. All right, let's get back into the news. Actually, not the news. So, last week, I was mentioning that I was playing Outriders, and I was having a good time with it, and having a good romp around. I'm at almost 40 hours with it.
I think Warframe needs to sue over that helmet.
Probably, but then again, alien helmets. But I was thoroughly enjoying it, and then all of a sudden, I started it up the other day, and it said, "Hey, there's a broadcast tomorrow." Well, it was 2 days ago that I saw this, but the 21st is when this broadcast is going to be, and that's kind of interesting. And I'm like, this game is over a year old, I don't know if this DLC... Hopefully this DLC isn't paid DLC. I'm not going to get picky probably on details until I see more from this broadcast, of course. And I'll talk about it next week. But I am very interested in what it's going to bring, considering I'm having a lot of fun with it now. If
it's not a paid DLC, that you run into a problem. This has to... Games have to make money.
Of course.
Avengers is doing nothing but free DLCs for the entire existence of the game. They will never charge for a DLC. So what they didn't said is they have the customizable shop, the
cosmetic
shop.
Okay.
That's where the game can make money should people choose to buy said stuff. Okay. Of course, people still bitch about that. Ooh, why do we have to pay for it? Because if you don't pay for anything, then they're not going to... It costs money to run servers, guys.
Right. With this, I think it's because Square Enix sees the potential in some of their projects and want to maybe just throw this one out there. The only reason why I say it like that is because it's been a year since its release and we haven't gotten a single DLC, and then when it finally wants to push a DLC, they're wanting us to pay for it. Unless this is like a big thing. If this is, a couple extra chapters, whatever. If it's a whole nother area that goes further beyond, go for it. I'll pay $10 for it.
I'm just putting it out there. We did buy Witch Queen for $60 and we both beat it in like a week.
You're right. I hate to admit it, but you're right.
The price definitely needs to match what they're giving you. If what they're giving you basically is free level shit, then it should be free. But if it's a lot of content and they want to charge 10, 20, 30, whatever, then I think they're in the rights to charge. It doesn't matter that it's been out for a year.
Fair enough.
Because the reality is if they're not making money off the game, then eventually the server's going to shut down. No one gets played anymore. Because to this fucking day, I re-downloaded it and I sat there playing some of it.
Okay.
I do not understand how...
give me something.
The space game we were talking about destroyed...
No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky. I don't understand how they make money off No Man's Sky. I don't understand how they can run those servers and keep paying people to keep updating a game.
And it looks good. I played it for roughly 15 minutes, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a big game now." And I was starting to get into it, but I was just tired. It's been a hard work week, so of course I was getting tired naturally. I'll probably hop into it in the coming days, but it looks, from when I first played it on the PS4 to now, it's undergone a lot of facelifts, and you can tell.
I played it long enough that I got my ship up and running, went to the next planet it wanted me to go to, started building a base, and I'm talking to people on the spaceport.
Right. So I'll probably hop back into it and do like a little bit more. I want to start, as soon as I get that whole base thing up and running, I definitely want to lean into the Outlaws thing that just dropped.
Yeah.
I love being...
I think I'm going to be I think I'm going to do a lot of, exploring.
Mm-hmm. I hope I can find... Because it's all connected. They're all connected. So I could go and find my PS4 solar system. I hope I do. Because Tranquility is out there. And
I would also love to be able to name my own solar system.
You can.
I'd like to find one I can name.
You can. The one that you spawn in is one that
it's got a name.
Huh?
Someone's already discovered it and has a name.
Does it?
Yeah.
It should just come with
who it was discovered by and what it was called.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean, they gotta drop you somewhere.
Fair enough.
It's probably random.
It is probably random, but at the same time, give me my new thing. I got it at launch, so I guess that's my...
Yeah, probably. Grace. My whole thing is how is it making money? Because it can't just be from sales, because eventually people stop buying the game.
You're right. You are correct. So there's got to be something
I'm sure Xbox pays them a little bit because it's on Game Pass, but enough to
get these updates?
Keep an entire staff going?
I mean, maybe. We don't know. We don't know what goes behind the scenes. We don't know what those contracts...
Unless things like when the Mass Effect ship showed up, it was Mass Effect paid for it as an advertisement. I could see that.
EA threw a little bit, maybe.
But again,
or BioWare.
That was like the one.
Right. But then again, these handshakes could also include major companies. We don't know. We don't know what goes on behind those scenes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if they want to charge for their DLC, I kind of get it. Because if a game's not making money, how do you keep the game going?
Right. Okay. Well, hopefully tomorrow I get a big cut. Because now that I'm starting to get with the... What do they call it? With the legendaries, I still haven't gotten a piece of legendary armor. And that kind of bums me out. But with the legendary guns, they are... very Borderlandsy. They are very wild.
Is the soda giving you heartburn?
Huh?
Is the soda giving you heartburn?
A little bit. I'm getting itchy.
Well, I'm not itchy. I just right in here.
Yeah. Whenever I get heartburn, I get itchy underneath my armpits.
I also think I had too much sugar and I need some water now.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. How much sugar is this on this thing? 125% of your daily intake of your sugar in the nitro.
This one too.
Yep. We are going to be flying tonight, folks. But Outriders. I'm hoping to get more. Speaking of more. One of my favorite games of all time, made by Lucasfilm, would be... You okay?
Uh-huh. I got the funny bone on the edge of the table.
Oh. Okay. I heard a thunk, but I dare not turn. I'm going to continue. Lucasfilm would be not Tales of Monkey Island, but The Secret of Monkey Island. And
what's the secret?
I actually don't want to spoil that. It's a really good game. It's fucking 1991. So it may be old, but it is a good one. Also, you okay?
Yeah.
Socks asks, is it funny?
I'm not the one that hurt you. I don't know why you have to attack me.
On a more serious note, Devolver Digital is helping back this up, and I'm happy to see it. Original creator popped up and said, "Here's a nice little animation style, and it's this style of trailer, and this style of trailer looks good. I'm excited to see what Guybrush Threepwood is going to get himself into."
That's a hell of a name.
Yeah. And
I applaud that name.
And LeChuck, his pirate rival, calls him Geekwood. Yeah, gotta know where they stand. But even to today's times, the good old point and click adventures, they still hold up as far as their jokes. They are very slapsticky, if you want to call it that, and then very play off of words. So.
And what happened a second ago with my elbow was slapstick.
A little slapsticky, yeah.
Feels weird.
Speaking of Lucasfilms, Lucasfilms is you want to take over this one?
Yeah. So as we talked, Lucasfilms launched Lucasfilms Games to basically go, Disney doesn't make video games. We don't want to. We want others to do it. And so one of the big announcements, and I got a couple, but we're going to use this one for the big one for the screen. Amy Hennig has announced that Skydance Media is creating a new Star Wars game. Anyone that thinks that name sounds familiar would know her because she was one of the people that gave us Uncharted.
And one of my favorite games of all time, another one, Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver is a great Legacy of Kain. And those games made the PS1. Those made the PS1. Like, there's, of course, Final Fantasy, etc., but Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2, great ones. Uncharted, I liked the first two, and then it started getting weird.
I played 4 for a while, and it was like, meh. So I went back to 1, and I enjoyed 1, and I never played 2 and 3.
Oh.
And I didn't play 5.
2 is my favorite.
I don't know if you can call it 5. I didn't play the branch off that happens after 4. The one that follows the lady.
Yeah, Golden Circle, something like that. No,
Golden Circle's Kingsman.
Yeah, you're right. The Golden something, I'm sure.
I don't remember.
I don't either. But so we have Amy Hennig working on Marvel and Star Wars games. Okay. I've got zero problem with that. I'm just curious on what projects they are.
I'm going to dive more into that here in a second, but I'm going to run down the list real quick of what we to expect in Star Wars games. So generally, I will continue to tell you we do not have enough Star Wars games. I finished Fallen Order, and was very sad when I finished it, especially because while there's a new game plus, there's no point. I got everything on the first run.
You 100%ed it on your go?
I think I had to go back and grab like 1 or 2 collectives here and there that you can't get without certain abilities.
Really? Oh, yeah.
But like that's still in the same run. You don't need a new game for it.
No, you just have to go back. You just have to travel.
So literally, I went back to each planet, collected 3-4 things on each planet, and it was 100%. I got all the achievements. Everything on that game's done. You good?
Yeah, you're right. That is a lot of sugar. I can feel my hair growing.
Okay, if you see my future, tell me about it, but also tell the future me to change his pants. I couldn't come up with anything.
I'm also giving you the winning lottery numbers. Here we go.
So, for games that we're expecting, though, we're still supposed to get Star Wars Hunter, which is coming to the Nintendo Switch, which will be a free-to-play game set during the same time frame as The Mandalorian, after Episode 6, before Episode 7.
Yes.
Still don't know what to expect from that. I'm expecting kind of another version of the already existing Galaxy of Heroes mobile game. It's coming from Zynga, and it's a free-to-play for the Switch. I'm not expecting too much, but I'll still probably give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's free. I mean, to be fair, I like the free Pokemon Cafe game. It's free. It was nice. I had no problem with it. It tried to be a mobile game without being on mobile. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm going to be quite frank. It's fine on the Switch. It's good to take to go because that's what the Switch is made for. Mm-hmm. So no problem. We
are still expecting Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order 2, which will be coming from EA.
Yes.
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, which we already know about. Respawn is still working on a Star Wars first-person shooter alongside the sequel that they're doing to Fallen Order.
So some good stuff. Okay.
Ubisoft is supposed to be doing an open-world Star Wars game.
Okay.
They were still supposed to get clips from the company people don't like.
I mean, there's a few companies.
Quantic Dream.
Oh, yes. It's you. David Cage, go away.
Respawn and Bit Reactors is also working on a Star Wars strategy game. So Respawn's, I think, working on 3 different Star Wars games.
Nice. I like Respawn. Respawn does a lot of really nice projects. I don't think there's a bad project from Respawn. Call of Duty wasn't bad. It was fun. It was very fun. It's still fun.
I currently am playing Lego Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Are you enjoying it?
So I really like the open worldness. I like the fact that I can make it all mumble mode, or I can make actual dialogue. The new jokes are fun. The voice acting is pretty good. I hate Kid Anakin's voice, though. I'm not liking it.
I think I know why they had to do it, because Kid would have been weird to listen to, so they probably had to grow it up a little.
No, it's someone trying to do a kid's voice. And
that's what I'm saying.
It's weird.
That's what I'm saying. They probably had to grow it up a little.
But what I'm noticing is, because I've played the Lego Star Wars like all as they've come out.
Yes.
They're really going through the story quick.
Oh.
You're losing a lot of scenes. You're losing a lot of areas. Because they're like, well, you get to do all this open world stuff, then you get to continue the story. And it's like, but I don't know. It feels a little different. I'm not enjoying it as much. What's wrong?
Nothing. My tongue just feels weird.
But diving back to this one, being the big news, Amy Hennig and Skydance. So they announced this one. They're saying that there's no details really being made available, but there is talks that this is supposed to pick up where a previously scrapped project, Project Radtag, is one of the rumors. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. Let me double check this one.
Radtag?
Hold on. Ragtag, not Radtag.
Ragtag.
Hold on. Sorry, Ragtag is the EA one. My bad. But this is supposedly using a previously scrapped project that they wanted to do back in the days of Lucas Games that didn't come to fruition, which gives me hope for the canceled. No, it's not that one.
Okay,
but it does give me hope for the canceled Bounty Hunter game. So,
that one. Okay.
I'm loving this. I mean, we've got like 5. Speaking of Q, have you seen the transitions of the text under the bosses in the Lego Star Wars game? What do you mean? Let me know what you mean.
I'm gonna stretch my legs.
There's like 5 Star Wars games that are in the works, and I cannot fucking wait. Another Fallen Order will be amazing. With this announcement, we also get to touch on the fact that we're getting Force Unleashed is getting its release on Switch.
Oh, I like Force Unleashed. 1 and 2?
I think it's starting with 1, but I could be wrong. It could be both of them.
Okay.
And they went back to the actor that plays Starkiller and did an interview for someone and everything to talk about it. And so for the anniversary, he tweeted, he's like, it was this many years ago today that Lucas Games thought it was a safe idea to give me a lightsaber, to hand me a lightsaber. Fun fact: he's also Maul in Clone Wars.
Oh, is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. I mean, good to keep in the company. But
so he came back for that cutscene for Solo.
Oh,
with the physical actor of Maul also.
Okay. I get what you mean now.
It's the
Arabesh?
Translation, like Kylo Ren is Kylo Ren's serious daddy issues. I haven't noticed. I haven't really paid attention though. I know that there's supposed to be a lot of interactiveness that can happen between your characters when you get them together. For instance, you can take young Anakin and have him walk up to Darth Vader, and he'll be like, "I really like your style of your clothes."
Yeah, I like your suit.
But I don't know if that's in like a free roam area or if like that's happening storyline wise. I haven't really. I am to the point of getting to Coruscant and Phantom Menace.
Oh.
And like the previous Star Wars games and the Indiana Jones games and whatnot, there's always kind of like a free roam area where all the characters you unlocked would walk around. Yes. You could also see like your collections and whatnot. I haven't discovered anything like that in this yet. I don't know if I have to finish Phantom Menace first or what, because I'm sitting here going, I don't have my characters just interact.
Not yet, probably, because, I mean, it's the Phantom Menace's first part, so give it a little bit.
And it doesn't unlock all 9 episodes for you. You do have to start with the first one of each one.
Okay.
So I had the choice of Phantom Menace, New Hope, or Force Awakens.
When boss time, you know when there's a weird little tie card with a name. Oh, like so it'll be like Kylo Ren, serious daddy issues.
Oh, okay. I haven't actually I don't think I've gotten any of the bosses because of where I'm at in Phantom Menace. I haven't logged that much time in it.
Fair enough. You just got it, right?
Yeah, I just got it, and I spent most of my time running around trying to get the special bricks, the ones that replaced the red bricks, so that I could immediately get the upgrade that makes you, the studs immediately come to you.
Oh.
The magnetic upgrade.
Nice.
The problem being is that they changed it, so I had to upgrade like 3 other things first before I could upgrade that.
Oh.
Because it's like an upgrade tree.
Oh. That's kind of, I mean...
Yeah, they really, it's interesting.
I remember playing only one of them, and I was having fun with it, but I remember just doing like mindless nonsense. I don't remember too much of what I was doing.
When I was a kid, I would plug the second controller in and get to the Obi-Wan Anakin battle at the end of episode 3 and activate the other controller so it was Anakin, beat him down to 1 health, deactivate the other controller, and finish him off.
Sad guy. I mean, yeah. Sure, fine, sure.
It's been fun so far. It's bothering me because I had it. Last night I had the rumored project they're pulling from for this. Began with like a V or something.
Let's see if it's in the story. Sorry. This is from Star Wars?
This is from Star Wars. Star Wars directly.
Yeah, there's a lot to look through.
But multiple AAA games coming for Star Wars, and I'm excited. And with Unreal Engine the way it is, maybe we can make a Star Wars game too.
Whoa.
All right,
let's go ahead and keep pushing. So, speaking of Skydance is also working with Skybound on a nice Walking Dead game, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution, because the Meta Quest showcase popped up with a whole lot of VR games. I would love to get a VR system. It's just those are a little pricey, but with the Meta Quest 2, it's not that expensive. I believe it is $350 for its entry level, and even at entry level, that's not bad. $350 for a VR headset.
So what's the difference between entry level and non-entry level?
I mean, I think with the entry level with this is, I mean, I'm talking like you can pull it out of the box, plug it in, boom, you're out the gate. You're pretty good. Like it's both handsets. Mm-hmm. And
I was wondering what I would get if I paid more. Am I getting a battery pack? Am I getting
probably those are extra because
a treadmill to run on?
Those I think are way extra, but yes. But I mean, even still, actually, while I'm doing this, might as well find out. Meta Quest 2. Let's actually find out. Oh, it's only $300. Yeah.
You lied to me.
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
It's cheaper than what I said it was. Go figure. But with the Meta Quest 2, it is much more accurate. You get I think just one sensor, I believe it is. Yeah, one sensor that you get in front of yourself, and it detects things around. It is a little more 1-1. Yeah. So you do get you do have some extra stuff, like the Quest 2 Elite strap with battery. So for $109 extra, you get some extra stuff.
I like stuff.
Yeah, you like stuff.
Stuff's cool.
Oh no, you don't get that at all. So you get the spacer glasses, two VRs, the VR headset, and the charging cable.
Okay.
You really don't get the where's the. I should have sworn there was a thing in front of it, but I guess you don't get that. You don't need it. Hold on. Accessories. Carrying case, in case you want to do some carrying. But yeah, no, I guess you don't need it.
How long before some fucker puts this on the bus and starts punching people?
Very long, because I don't think you have that ability to do something. But even still,
you get someone with a strong enough hotspot.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And they're gonna start duking.
But even still, $300 for both entry and I would say current level VR to get you in a good place to play some really nice games on VR. Why not?
It's all fun and games until you show you can an old lady on your commute.
Or the bus driver. Just take out the bus driver. Take out the whole thing. I would like to probably lean toward that, but even still, there was the whole showcase. That's the word I wanted to use. And of course, with Saints and Sinners, you got yourself Zambies. We like Zambies.
Chat says you deserved it. Probably a reptile. Big fucking lizards in here.
This is like the fourth time I've had a conversation about people being reptiles today. Unironically.
Yeah, we were talking about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas earlier. We were quoting the big fucking lizard part.
Oh god. But even still, Saints and Sinners Retribution looks good, looks great. The Bone Lab, which is a person gets kind of lost in this facility that has different areas. That
it kind of reminds me of Portal.
A little bit.
Without portals. Like, you're stuck in the fucking crazy lab of some fucking
Aperture
tech
Sciences.
giant. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can go into different areas, pick up a gun, mess around with it, grab a guy by the head, shoot him in the head, throw him back.
It's very dangerous for your fingers.
It is very dangerous for your fingers. But then again, luckily, it's not your real fingers. So
or is it?
You die in the game, you die in real life. But on a more serious note, it looked like fun.
Did you watch that?
What?
Stay Alive? You die in the game, you die in real life. Frankie Muniz?
Oh, no, not that one, no.
You didn't watch that one?
No, I watched Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online's fucked.
It is fucked.
Whenever there's a new Sword Art Online game that comes out, I'm like,
You don't get to do that.
You think you got me. You don't got me.
You don't got me. Oh, it looks cool. It can look cool. That's it. But Bone Lab looks like a really nice kind of fuck around game, you know? Mm-hmm. Cities. I like cities. You like cities?
Honestly, you know what this reminded me of?
What's that?
The old Cityville game on Facebook. Because like there's the reactions to the way you're building stuff, and the fact that it's kind of point and drop because it's not quite City Skyline. Although I'm pretty sure that's what it is with it being called Cities.
Yes.
But because it's a bit more point and drop, it's just kind of what it felt like to me.
Yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, it is City Skyline. But in VR. And it seems to be very you point and you can build a bridge and do all the things that you need to do, put up your schools, make people happy.
I feel like this isn't something that needs to be in VR though.
Some people like that kind of stuff though. They love the architecture to be able to actually touch and not put a cursor on it, you know?
But look at this architecture. It's not it's kind of plastic and playsetty, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It would be different if I felt like I was walking through fucking New York and like it looked like fucking cobblestone, it looked like brick, it looked like mortar.
Not comic book. Yeah, I get you. But at the same time, people enjoy their styles. They enjoy that. I wouldn't mind it, but then again, I would also be probably sitting in a chair, leaning back, and having a little bit more control and a little, But then again, mouse can do the same thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's just me.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Moss. A lot of people liked Moss, and Moss Book 2 is going to come to the Quest 2 in summer of 2022. You play as a nice little mouse, and it's going to be very fairy tale. The pages are telling the tale of this little mouse with a sword. It's got normal platforming things. You basically, lack of better words, string the mouse along to teach it to do its thing.
Thank you, IGN, for this video.
Oh, yes, thank you, IGN. IGN had a couple of these.
Moss, the first thing that came to my mind was the fact that cartoons lied to me about what side of a tree it grows on.
Yes.
It does not give a shit what direction it is.
No, it doesn't. It will grow toward the sun at the time of which the moisture is there. It doesn't matter. It can grow on all the sides, just as long as it goes day to night. It'll hit all the tree.
Fucking Scooby-Doo lying to me. Fred Jones, I want to fight your bitch ass. I don't mean that.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Another one was Resident Evil 4 VR got an update for Mercenaries, where now there's an online leaderboard. You can unlock things for your story mode, same as it was back in the game.
Golden AK.
Huh?
I do believe there was a golden AK.
There was no golden AK. There was a golden AK. There was a golden hand cannon, golden rocket launcher. You know, all the unlockies. You know that stuff. I have no problem with Mercenaries. I love Mercenaries, and to get a free update for something that just dropped not too long ago, why not?
Sock says it's the fizzy talking.
It probably is.
And now it's gonna be the fire. I can't drink anymore right now. I'm gonna make myself sick.
Oh yeah, no, I'm starting to get the shakes. Well, I'm getting that.
I mean, you get the shakes just from existing.
Yeah, fair enough.
You vibrate.
So a JRPG, but in VR. Ruins Magus. Are you okay?
Yeah. So I went over to your uncle's house for Easter.
Okay.
And we were picking on him because he's essentially accidentally hurt every child. Powerbombed you into the floor.
Yes.
Hit Lauren in the face with a golf ball.
Yes.
Dropped Riley through a Christmas tree.
Yes.
It's on and so forth.
Threw it into the Christmas tree. Yes?
He was holding her, and she was holding his cordless mouse. She dropped the mouse. He let go of the kid.
Oh.
He didn't drop the kid.
Okay.
But he's accidentally hurt someone every time. You know, we're kind of giving him shit for it.
Yes.
And I was just thinking about the joke I made about you vibrate, and stopped and went, oh, when he powerbombed you, he got your vibrate button stuck. It's like when you drop your phone.
Okay.
And now you just... your mom threw a Christmas tree at you?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Real or fake?
Oh, the tree?
Yes, the tree.
Oh.
Not the event.
But back over to the JRPG in VR, Ruins Magus. It looks like it's an actual, it has a little bit of social aspect to it where you can actually chat and hang out with individuals. And I don't know, it has a nice art style. You have a shield, magic in your right hand. Looks like a spell sword type of game. Looks fun. No problem. A weird one. Red Matter 2. I know nothing of Red Matter 1, and Red Matter 2 looked very Dead Space meets Prey. Would you say that's a fair assessment?
I was thinking neither of those, because both those have aliens. This had a couple of robots, and that was about it.
Fair. Okay. Yeah.
I was thinking it's. You know what it is? It's just like Myst in space. It's a bunch of puzzles, and you're constantly going, is something going to be scary? Oh no.
Well, I forgot to mute.
That's the closest we get to an alien in this.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's very mystery involved. It's very puzzle solvy, and this is all fine, but it's definitely not actiony or anything like that.
Okay. Fair enough. And I mean, VR doesn't really have a lot of quick thinking, moving kind of games yet. I think the quickest one I've actually had to think on my feet was Arizona Sunrise. Arizona Sunrise, thank you. And I mean, even still, it wasn't like I'm on a very strict time limit. No, it was very much I reload, click, 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 bang, bang, bang. There was not a lot of thinking there.
I like the game.
But would you play it in VR?
I don't know. Can I have it on my regular fucking storage?
You are very angry. It's a very small game. I'm on both sides of the field on that one. It's a very small game, but at the same time,
why does it have to be XS?
I
discovered something today.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna get into it.
That's fine.
Everyone knows that there's the upgrades for the Xbox games going from Xbox One to Series X or S, and they call it XS. Yes. PlayStation's doing it for the PlayStation 5 games, except for in that case they tend to charge you. What I've discovered is that they've auto-updated a lot of my games, including things like... I'm losing it. Things like Cyberpunk, which is fucking huge.
Yeah,
and things like Avengers, which is fucking huge. Things like Valhalla, which is fucking huge. And when they do this, the only way to play the game is if you have one of those $200-something SDs that plugs into the special port in the back, or if you have it on a regular internal storage. So my other fucking 7 terabytes I have left of storage, it can store the games, they're not playable. So what happens when they're not playable like that is that there's probably a size difference. You gotta remember there's more than one size now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking.
Okay. So you have this game that has now auto-updated itself to this version that is only playable if it's in your internal storage, which we're very limited on, or on the very expensive external that I don't have, the expansion cards.
Yes.
So they even did it to things like Among Us. So Among Us, a game that doesn't need an uprender, or not even an uprender, it doesn't need the upgrade because you're not upgrading anything. It's not uprendering anything. The game's not going to move any fucking faster. The game already moves fast. Is now a game that has to be on my internal storage if I want to play it. Yes, it's, less than a gigabyte. But the point is, it's just one more fucking thing that has this upgrade, and now I'm stuck only being able to play it if I move it to my internal, or if I go and buy one of these $200 things. Because they claim that once it's been upgraded like this, that they can't run it on your other solid states because they're not fast enough. It's fucking Among Us. How fast does it need to be? And you can't revert this. This is not a revertible thing. Once they make this upgrade, you're fucked. Unless you go and plug your external into a Xbox One and download the game there, and then move it to your Xbox Series X and never update it. But they did most of these updates behind my fucking back anyways, because I had told my console to auto-update, which I didn't realize was going to do that update specifically. I thought it was just going to do patches.
I don't know.
Yes, the update for Among Us is very suspicious behavior. But, back to VR Among Us. I think it's kind of cool being able to actually see through the hallways. And this is going to add another level. Because you can kind of see around corners and into the next room and shit in regular Among Us. Mm-hmm. You won't be able to do that in this.
Unless you physically lean over.
But you can't see full on around a corner and whatnot. Like, if there's no... like, some people turn the fog of war off and you can see people pretty far in the game. Moon walks backwards.
Yeah. I mean, I'm...
Or moon walks backwards. Moon walks.
But I don't know. In first person, I don't know how that is. I don't personally see that.
You don't think this would be interesting?
I don't know. I'd give it a shot before I made any massive decisions. But then again, it still requires a lot of people to do it. So, but that was it for the showcase. Now, something that just dropped today, Saints Row, Like a Boss, Ultimate Customization trailer over on the Saints Row YouTube channel, and it showcases everything that you can do in this game, which is not safe for Twitch.
No. You can choose to run around completely naked.
Yep. With emojis.
You have some kind of something covering.
Yes.
Emoji, a blur. The one that IGN wanted to show on their Instagram, not Instagram, their Twitter, that they did warn you and you had to unhide, was an eggplant emoji. And then I think eyeballs for nipples. But
eyeballs for nipples. And so it is to keep to the Saints Row status quo, lack of better words. So, hooray! I'm happy to see that Saints Row is sticking to its literal guns, because with their customization trailer, they showcase your person, your guns, your cars, your entire building that you are going to be the boss of. They are making sure that you are overall comfortable with your customization choices. And we have a release date. Ooh, let me bring it over. Boop. August 23rd, 2022. I don't believe we had a release date when they...
I don't think we did.
When they gave us a thing saying that they were pushing it back because it was, I believe they said summer, but this is just after summer, so I'm not scathed. This is a good release date for them, and I'm not not going to complain. August 23rd, 2022. Get ready. An interesting one that decided to pop through. Sonic Origins. You get to play Sonic 1, 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic CE.
I really like the way they did the trailer because it progressed through the animation styles.
Yes. All the really good animation style. Go ahead and take a look. It's 9th on trending, which is kind of happy to see. But go take a look at this trailer, Sonic Origins, just official trailer. It has a lot of anime style bits and bobs, and as well as, of course, the old gameplay. It says, of course, re-rendered. You get to play as Knuckles. You okay? Oh, you're gonna sneeze. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Completely off subject, but because it's new movies and what I've been thinking, just so you know, I do believe The Batman is at HBO Max.
Yes, it did.
If you've got 3 hours.
Oh, I have 3 hours?
I said if you've got 3 hours.
Oh, if I've got 3 hours? Oh.
It was good.
Yes.
And I am going to rewatch it.
Oh.
Especially because I'm finding out that there's things I missed.
Oh.
And it'll be interesting.
Okay.
The Sonic made me think of it because Sonic is a new movie. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you for the bless yous.
But June 23rd, 2022. Right around the corner for those who want to play some old school Sonic games.
Now, it says on all major platforms, and I'm noticing that it did hit Switch, both PlayStations, both Xboxes, Epic, and Steam. So, I'm honestly surprised that this wasn't something Epic tried to lock.
Yeah, kind of. I think... Well, I think Nintendo would have had a major issue with that.
No, I mean on PC, because that's the only place they've been locking.
Right. Okay. I get your point. Yeah. Good old Sega.
These kids nowadays being able to download the Sega games they wanted, not having to check the Sega channel.
I love the Sega channel.
I didn't have it. I didn't know it was a thing until I started dating your cousin.
Yeah. And to be fair, it didn't last that long, anyways. So over on Game Pass, over the next month, I believe, we are going to be getting a few games moved over to cloud. Some of the EA Play ones are slowly getting added. F1 2021 and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. And then we're getting a whole bunch of good ones. 7 Days to Die, Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, Unsold, and Research and Destroy. And there's one that I'm omitting from this just because it was a Sony exclusive game for a while, and that was Bug Snacks. Now, when you look at it...
Is this the creepy one?
It is the psychological horror one dressed up as a Muppet-style game.
Okay.
I want to play it.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of excited. It's going to look really nice. It was one of the entry-level games for the PlayStation 5, to show off the hardware. And I'm kind of excited to see it on the series. Unsold is a 2D Souls-like game. Socks really likes Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I don't know a lot about it, but she likes it a lot. And Research and Destroy, I know nothing about, but I see this tube-like man wearing a radiation suit. And then, of course, 7 Days to Die.
Which is, in a sense, a Telltale game.
Really?
Yeah, Telltale helped with the development of that.
Really?
Yeah. Back before the days of decisions mattering games that they did now.
Oh.
Story-driven games.
Fair enough. But you basically have 7 days to find stuff, hunker down, and get ready for the end-of-week conundrum.
Do you ever have to stop and really think about how your brain got somewhere?
What do you mean?
So Socks says, no, I just like turnips and tax evasion.
Yes.
To which my brain immediately went to the fact that tax evasion is how we got Capone.
Sure. Oh, you're doing the fucking, what is it called? 7 degrees to bacon?
Kevin Bacon? Okay,
Yeah.
No, but yes, I'm explaining where my brain went. But it went to turn that into a joke because that's how my head works. Make it a joke. Which led to, that's how Houdini died.
Houdini died to a punch to the stomach, so I don't know where the fuck you were going.
So it is true. You can punch Snoopy in the stomach. That's Houdini, you dick.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's a Family Guy episode.
Okay.
That's a Halloween episode, and he makes Brian comes down dressed as Snoopy, and he makes him do the Snoopy dance, and he punches him in the gut. And yes, it is true. You can punch Snoopy in the stomach. And he's laying on the ground and goes, "That's Houdini, you dick!" That's what my brain just went through in like 15 seconds. Oh, your sound's on.
I know. I'm gonna mute it in a sec. There you go. Yeah. This is that code?
Yeah.
It's like it's a little rummagey, but the homie, I forget his name, Jeremy, pops up and does his little spooky spook thing and gets punched in the stomach and makes groaning noises.
What the fuck is this?
Smiling Friends? You never seen it?
No.
Yeah, I think it's the front fan.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the front fan. I'll pull it forward. But Smiling Friends is actually a really good show.
I've seen some weird shit in my time though.
This one is actually good.
Okay. I
actually liked it a lot. And of course, anything where you can see Adult Swim, you'll be able to see this, no problem.
Oh, so it's on HBO Max.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead and do the last gaming story.
Yeah, this is just a really quick thing. One of the creators of John Wick has announced that he's working on a script for a video game adaptation, kind of following the fact that that's kind of working with Sega's Sonic. He's talking Streets of Rage, which is actually really interesting because Streets of Rage 4 is leaving Game Pass too. I got to try to grab that before it leaves while I still get the discount. So we're supposed to be getting a Streets of Rage movie. I think that's, I don't know, that's kind of cool to me. And the fact that it's coming from the John Wick guy, I think this has potential. Streets of Rage is the one where they just randomly kidnap the chick and they have to go whoop everyone's ass, right? I think that's the case.
Technically, I mean, that's also River City Ransom.
Yeah, okay.
Technically. So,
Figure it out.
I think it's the radiator fan, so it's not bad, it's just rubbing against it.
It's just weird that out of nowhere it started making sound after staying quiet this entire time.
Yeah, it's rubbing against the radiator. So it's not bad, it's just as soon as we're done, I'll just pull off the panel.
Okay.
All right. Shoe news. So we got two good ones. One that's 420 friendly because we are recording this on good old 420.
Ooh, thank you for the description.
Yes, thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. And one that is kind of a reevaluation, I guess. One that we've talked about, but not this style. Because I believe M&M's and Adidas...
They did do another set, and it was yellow. Yellow was one of them, and that one looked, honestly, worse than this one does. This one somehow looks better.
Yeah, this one actually has M&M motif to it. So M&M and Adidas came together again to do a nice little yellow M&M. $150 to be released yesterday. And they actually look good. I mean, as far as branding. But it's this deep yellow. Like, it is yellow of yellow. It is Big Bird yellow. And then you got a embossed poke hole M on the front. And what do they call these?
I don't know the name of those.
Little charms on the things that are red and yellow. That
I only know that the plastic bits on the end are called aglix, and that their true nature is terrible.
Okay. But even still, good to...
True purpose is horrifying?
Horrifying.
I can't remember the line.
Oh.
It's the question from Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Topically applied fluoride does not help prevent tooth decay. It does make teeth detectable from space, though.
He is crazy. And then the second one, Vans, and a good old...
This is the kind of stuff you come up with when you eat peanut butter sandwiches before bed. You going through my garbage? Please.
You go through everybody's
garbage.
Yeah. Vans, Positive Vibrations pack for $420. Different styles, but with good old canvas sleeves.
Do you know who voices him in that? Combs!
Really?
Yeah, it's Jeffrey Combs voicing him. And anyone that doesn't know who he is, he's the guy from Reanimator. Like anybody's gonna believe a talking head. Get a job at a sideshow.
Yeah. Okay, that's very interesting. But
now, okay, so these canvas pot leaf shoes.
Yep.
How are they not made from hemp?
Like,
I'm just kind of putting that out there.
I mean, it would have been nice.
I don't know if hemp is good for making shoes. It probably isn't.
Embroidered into a hemp-constructed base.
Oh, God, there you go.
There you go.
That's making me cough.
This?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's like tingly.
It's a burn.
Yeah.
No price tags, but it is going to be released very soon, hopefully. It says in Europe they're going to be released, but I don't know. It's hard to really state because it only is going to be sold in one place, which is another weird thing. But keep an ear out.
It's got to be Amsterdam.
It's probably going to be Amsterdam. But keep an ear out if you happen to want to take a peek at these. Hemp-created shoes are not a new thing by any way, shape, or form, but these designs do let people know that you're 420 friendly and at the same time kind of stylish. They don't look bad. Very tan.
By the way, one of the funniest things to me in the world
Yes.
is all the people that go to Amsterdam thinking you can just smoke pot wherever, and then they get arrested.
That's hilarious because you have to go to
It's very specific places.
Yes.
There's still rules.
Yes.
Okay, going on. So we got the first tweet. Chucky Season 2 has started its first day of filming today.
Right on.
That right there is Mancini himself, the creator of Chucky, and the creator of the show, the writer of the show, the director of the show. He also took over the actual legit verified Chucky Twitter page, which is ran to seem like it's actually the doll tweeting. He did a quick video of, I just wanted to tell everyone, I took over Chucky's page. I'm doing this while I can before he sees me. Does a quick little video. Goes, oh, he's coming, and he quickly ends the video.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited. It was good. They're saying it's going to premiere both on USA and Sci-Fi, not just Sci-Fi this time around.
Nice.
So.
Okay. Boop. Now this one I'm kind of interested in.
So we've talked about. So it started with Wolverine, The Long Night. I think it was a completely voice-acted, sound-affected podcast mini show. And then they went on and did a sequel to it. And then they did Old Man Star-Lord, which is really good.
Old Man Star-Lord?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of nice.
Him and Rocket are the only ones left, and they're both old. And getting out there and kind of rough and whatnot. And they come back to Earth to discover, like, basically how Earth is in Old Man Wolverine or Old
Logan?
Yeah.
Okay.
They discover that version of Earth, and they're like, what the fuck? And it's following them on a small adventure. And then they went on to do like Wastelanders Hawkeye and Wastelanders I think Black Widow, and they're doing all these full blown voice acted, casted, sound affected, really well done shows, and a lot of them are with Sirius XM podcasts, but are available anywhere, or you can pay for ad free versions and whatnot. This is the new one.
Right on. I like Squirrel Girl.
But there's a big thing I want to tell you about this real quick.
I've never really delved too far into her, but
she defeated Thanos by herself.
Yes.
Marvel has announced Squirrel Girl, the unbeatable radio show, a 6-part audio drama from the writer Ryan North that will continue North's 4-year comic run on the character. So this is picking up where he's at in the comics, too, like where he's been writing in the comics.
I hope that there's like a tie-in to it, to where it's like when you're flipping through the comic at like probably the end, it'll be like, hey, tune into this to continue the story or something along those lines.
You remember how we almost had a live-action show to the point of costume tests with the chick that plays the AT&T person?
Yes.
Guess who's voicing for the podcast?
Bullshit.
Nope. Right here. I don't know how to say her name, so can you help me with that real quick?
Milana Vaintrub. It looks like Vaintrub. I'm not. If I mispronounced your last name, if you ever hear this, I do apologize.
She'll be voicing Squirrel Girl for this, so she may not get to play her in live action, but she's at least getting to do it this way.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. It's like a nice full circle thing.
Yeah. I didn't get to. Oh, I still get to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm happy for that. We got a trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, a lot of Marvel stuff is making me very happy right now. And, not to spoil too much, or even spoil anything at all, but I already watched the Moon Knight episode 4. I'm loving it. I'm loving it to death. I thought episode 4 was going to be a drag. No. I hope you enjoy.
So no?
No, I was wrong. It was a no to I was wrong.
I haven't watched the episode yet. That's why he's saying that he hopes I enjoyed it. I'm not there yet.
Yes.
I want to break down a few things about this trailer real quick, though. So we're talking about the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer.
Yes.
First of all, there is a scene in it. You see Korg and Thor standing up on a big rock, and they're looking at this dead creature.
Yes.
It is a direct comic book panel.
Yes.
The only thing is Korg's there. Which is bringing up a lot of stuff I'm saying where people are like, they need to pay the comic book artist. I'm not disagreeing. I just haven't seen anything confirming he hasn't. I checked the dude's Twitter page. He hasn't tweeted since 2013. Whether or not he's been paid is up in the air, and I hope he does get paid. There's a lot to get here, though. Plenty of 80s references.
Yes.
Thor doing the war ropes, but with chains and wearing a hat that says Strongest Avenger.
And also, he looks a little Terry Bogard. SNK fighter, King of Fighters style.
I was thinking it was Big Trouble in Little China.
A little bit of that too. Like it looked like a mix, a good mix, because that hat with its red outline with the white panel, I was like,
I was thinking
Fatal Fury.
He's got the tank top with the jacket with no sleeves.
Like I feel like it's up in the air with that. I want to know. I would want to know the influence for it.
We see him not going into battle with the Guardians and like kind of turn walking away while they go to fight things. We see him planting Stormbreaker and trying to talking about discovering himself. Then we get this at the end. Jane Foster as the Mighty Thor. It's a thing in the comics. I'm so excited to see it. Clearly on Earth because there's a car, and clearly somehow the broken Mjolnir that was destroyed by Hela and Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So I want to know how we get there. It's looking like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's looking like it's interesting. It took them long enough to get us a fucking trailer. I am so happy. I am so excited.
Meow. Also, who's the alien one named again? Billy? No. The alien Thor?
Oh,
Beta Ray.
Beta Ray Bill. Did we see him for sure? Because I watched the trailer and I saw people who were drawing posters with him, and I'm like, I don't remember seeing him in the trailer.
No, but I was just kind of painting that out, that there was that too. I don't know if it's going to be a thing. I don't know if it's in there. It's just, it makes me think that there's not a hinting at it, but maybe.
You know what's sad is with there being no Odin, how is he going to get his own hammer? Because in the comics, he proves that he can wield it, and Odin becomes so impressed by him that he gives him his own Mjolnir. He makes another one for Beta.
I think that it's going to be one of those, if it does decide to happen down the line, I think it's going to be one of those things of Thor gets knocked out, drops the hammer, or whatever happens as far as whatever is the new Deem weapon, and Beta Ray just goes, well, fuck, and picks up and tries to wield it and can wield it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that, because that's kind of what happened. I mean, he takes Thor's hammer in the comics. I'm saying is he's never going to get his own hammer now. No. You can't have 3 Thors sharing one hammer.
No, of course not. But then again, they've made the Stormbreaker, so you have someone who can make.
But Stormbreaker doesn't have the powers of Mjolnir. Stormbreaker is just a weapon, and Thor's unlocked his inner power because he's the god of thunder.
Right. Then I don't know.
So
we'll see. I mean, how does she get it?
Well, it's obviously the broken one.
Right, but I mean, how is she the label of Thor?
Whoever shall wield this hammer gets the power of Thor. Which is how Beta, he wields the hammer, gets the power of Thor. That's how, spoilers, Captain America starts doing lightning. Because he's wielding the hammer. The thing is this is now the only hammer because the other one's been returned to the timeline. So either she has to lose the hammer for Beta to get it, or no Beta, or somehow another hammer. And I don't know how we would get there.
It's gonna be. I'm excited.
Someone photoshopped the Peacemaker helmet onto her.
Yeah. I mean, sure. It'll look good once.
People are doing a couple things. One, they're pointing out that after 20 years, we're seeing some amazing shit from 3 people that 20 years ago we saw some amazing shit from. Hayden Christensen dressed as Darth Vader. Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And now Padme as the mighty Thor.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is people are pointing out her arms and they're like, make buff women a normal thing and being attracted to buff women a normal thing. And I'm sitting there going,
we're getting She-Hulk in like...
I was in love with China.
Oh, yeah. China,
y'all are just late to the party.
China lifted up Triple H above her head and did a gorilla press without any help. She lifted him up from ground to above.
I watched American Gladiator as a kid.
Fucking Nitro and shit.
Yeah. What else can I hit you with? I grew up with like Mortal Kombat with freaking the
Melina and all them.
The extra arms.
Oh, Sheena?
I can't remember her name. It's gonna bug me. I'm just saying, like, y'all are late to being attracted to buff chicks. Like, just get on my A level.
Yeah, right.
Mortal Kombat. But you might want to be careful searching that on stream.
Thank you. Let's go to the image. Thank you.
Yeah. It's bugging me. It's right there. Shiva.
Okay, I was close.
It's I think it's funny because the internet's thirsting over the fact that you see a bit of a bicep there on.
And I mean, there's probably a bunch more. We're just, of course, scratching the surface.
Yeah. And I'm just like, y'all just need to get to where I was.
Do better.
Chicks with muscles, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's perfectly fine.
It's good. Now we're gonna switch back over to that. There you go.
This one's a sad one.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, hit me.
This has been so Across the Spider-Verse has been delayed to June 2nd of 2023. I knew when they told us 2022 it wasn't gonna happen. I fucking knew it.
Okay. To be honest, I'm not mad. The reason why is we're already getting a shit ton of Marvel things, and having Sony take a step back from all their projects, including this one, might be a good idea.
I don't think it's so much that they're taking a step back. I'm assuming the movie's not going to be ready in time.
That too. But, I mean, after Morbius's 1 million Morbius dollars, there's a fucking TikTok of a guy losing his ever-loving mind.
It did start to make money.
Huh?
Morbius did start to make money.
Did it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there's the people out there who wanted to prove that it wasn't bad by it selling well. I'm like, that's not how that works. Excuse me, sorry. I mean, but still, I mean, how many? Although the Google users putting it at 70 really tells you something because they love everything.
It went from 90. When I first looked at this, it went from 93. So it's going down just very steadily.
Did you hear about the guy that broke the record by going and seeing
Into the Spider-Verse
300 times?
Yeah.
Not Into the Spider-Verse.
Was it?
No, it's the new one.
Oh no, No Way Home.
No Way Home 300 times.
Yes.
That was James with so it's at 508,479 for its worldwide gross.
Okay, so yeah, it did make money. Interesting.
Its original opening weekend was 39 million, which probably is about. I'm gonna bet it's about half what they spent on it.
Let's see here. Budget 75 to 83. So,
yeah, so I was close.
A little under half, which isn't great.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but
and now at this point you're sitting there going a $30 million gross. Okay, that says 146. So we can say a $60 million gross. Yeah. It basically doubled what they spent. It made money.
But
it doesn't mean it's a good movie.
No, God no. Especially when numbers.
Look, it's 19 days into its release, and it's got one showing at each theater. That's it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And both of those, AMC Town Square, that one's at least a decent theater. Or at least it used to be. Not since AMC took it over. The South Point one's a shit show.
Well, that and look at the times.
Yeah. The South Point theater, I won't go to that movie theater. So I don't have to worry about running into you guys there by telling you about this one. That movie theater, you might as well just be sitting anchored on the wall. Really? They made them really small. They fucking squished the seats to the wall and almost up to the screens. It's some of the smallest movie theaters I have ever fucking been in.
Really?
It's like they went, wait a minute, you have to have a movie theater to be a fucking resort in Nevada.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a bad little...
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
And I bet you anything, half those audience reviews are saying it's not as bad as everyone's saying. I bet you we can find multiple people saying it's not as bad, rather than giving a legitimate review.
Okay, let's see here. Not critics. I want to go down to... Here we go.
You need the good reviews, not the bad reviews.
I know. So what I'm going to do is see all audience and then switch it up to that.
My point with the Sony thing, before we get into this, though, before I lose my train of thought across the Spider-Verse, was...
Fair enough.
It's not that they're pushing it back because this happened. They're pushing it back because it's not ready. And it takes me back to the thing I've been saying. Stop giving concrete dates when you're not ready. You want to drop a teaser and just say, coming soon? I will fucking take that.
What about a year? Would you take a year? Like
I mean, we've had that blow up in people's faces,
too. Oh, that's
too.
right. Yeah, we had it with this, too.
This was supposed to have, like, 2 different release dates. Hell, even because of COVID, but still, even frickin' Doctor Strange got pushed by 2 months. Doctor Strange was originally supposed to release last month.
Oh. My life was a mess until I saw this masterpiece. First ever movie to sell 1 more billion tickets. I am a true morber now and work in a prestigious medical clinic and have a family of 5 kids.
I love that this is obviously a fake review.
And I hate that they're doing this to blow it up with a 5-star review.
But I have to say there's better fake reviews out there, and I'm going to have you pull up one here in a minute.
I've got till.
And I'm starting to get bored with him.
Well, he's a good wrestler, yes. He's very technical, but he's not doing anything.
The storyline is just boring.
Yeah, he's doing nothing.
Hashtag Morbius sweep, greatest movie of all time. The haters can't deny the fact and beauty of this movie. Okay, so touching on the haters. Okay, anything with these hashtags, I'm not going to believe you.
I went to see this masterpiece with my father, and we've never been closer. It's as if Dr. Michael Morbius, he is at your service, mended our relationship himself. Greatest movie of all time.
Okay, obviously a bullshit one.
This movie helped cure my lymphoma and depression.
So I wonder if we can get them to do a third Rotten Tomatoes where they go through and find all the bullshit ones like this and give us an actual fucking score because it's not 71%. We've already seen 3 or 4 bullshit ones.
Right. I bet Kevin is pissed about this one. Who the fuck is Kevin?
I don't know.
Yeah, who the fuck is Kevin? Loved the movie, thought it was action-packed, and loved the acting and the visuals. 5 stars from a verified individual.
Verified just means you fucking review a lot of crap.
Now, okay, here's one that actually has a good number here.
Yeah, then he does the fucking...
The hashtags. But hang on, because some of the hashtags I've noticed were some... Oh, it's by Jared Leto.
I need a mathematician because I can't do the math on this. I need you to come through this. I'll read the reviews and just give you the numbers, and then you can tell me the actual percentage.
Yeah.
After we take out these fucking bullshit ones.
Jesus Christ.
So we haven't been able to prove me right.
No.
Because all the good reviews are fucking bullshit.
Yes.
They're all jokes.
They're all jokes. I has heard mixed reviews about this movie, but I went anyways, and I'm glad I did. I liked the movie. Glad I didn't wait. My son loved it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I love Morbius. I would rate Morbius 1 more billion out of 10 if I could. Jared Leto does an excellent...
It's Morbage. I like this one. It's like Batman without Batman with a Fast and the Furious crossover. It's not bad, though I think they put more money in the visual effects than anything else. And if I know Sony...
With a 3 out of 5, I would actually be like that. Okay, yeah. I'll give it to him. Except the whole Batman without Batman. What?
But if I know, because it's Batman.
What is it, Batman?
Because he's a Batman. You know, he turned into a bat faster than Robert Pattinson did.
I don't like the taste of that joke.
Okay, back to what I was gonna say. Okay. Go back up because my brain's breaking, and I need to No, right there's fine. I just need to look at this again and figure it out. Where was I at with this? Oh, okay. With the visual effect comment.
Okay.
Seeing how Sony handles things they think are going to be cash grabs and that they don't actually want to pay any attention to, I bet you anything, it's got plenty of goofs and fuck-ups in it.
Oh, God,
Reminder, this is the studio that let Ghostbusters hit theaters, the remake, not the third in the sequel. Yes, the all-female cast one. Not only do they let it hit theaters like this, they let the actual Blu-rays, 4Ks, all that shit release with fucked up lip syncing for the audio dub.
Okay, yeah.
There's straight up a scene where Melissa McCarthy is saying something, and it looks like when you would watch old Godzilla movies with the fucking dub over for the Japanese actors.
No. Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay. I love that's. Oh, you already read that one.
Yeah. He's just another Dr. Curtis Connors. Horrible script. Like the example, Milo didn't even care to even have reasons to be bad. Whew. Because the Vulture goes with Michael Morbius. Okay. Thank you for spoiling all that.
I haven't seen the trailer.
Yeah, I know. Most dumbest anti-hero movie ever. Morbius Sweep, absolutely one of the best movies ever. Jared Leto is so good, he should change his name to Dr. Michael Morbius. It's Morbing time.
Why did we start talking about this?
Because of the Spider-Man thing. And then I kind of went into Sony, and we kind of just dug into why.
So where I was going with this was that the good reviews was going to be full of people pointing out it's not as bad as everyone says. It's just Sony haters. We can't even find legit good reviews.
Morbius is the best and most influential movie to live.
Okay, so first of all, we both know that that's not true because it's Back to the Future.
Sure, I'll give it to you. Peak BS.
This one just says it was awesome, great plot. Doesn't give us anything else. That might be a legit review.
That might be a legit review.
Granted, they still didn't give it 5 stars. It's 4.5.
I mean, if you took away half a star because something wasn't right.
Superstar versus half a star.
Like, okay, so 3 stars, entertaining but forgettable. Morbius the Godfather.
If it's forgettable, I mean, to be fair, The Godfather, I love The Godfather, and I can tell you The Godfather gets overblown sometimes.
Part 3.
Well, you can't compare the first movie because of something that happened in the third installment.
Really?
No.
Oh, that's what. No. I'm just saying. Part 3 though is where everything kind of.
Yeah, Part 3 is the bad one out of them. Did you know there's a TV show coming to Peacock that's actually about the making of that movie?
Oh no, I didn't.
It looks kind of interesting.
Oh, we're going on tangents.
We are. This is what the people pay for. This is why Sean subscribed, not at all because he wants me to do a dance that I don't remember what I said I was going to do. I said if I get a year subscription, I would do something with the Spider-Man mask. Yeah, I don't remember what.
I don't remember what either.
He's probably got the fucking he probably clipped it.
Got it somewhere. Morbius is nothing but a cinematic masterpiece. The visuals are absolutely stunning, and the story was engaging and kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Jared Leto's performance was incredible as well, and in this critic's opinion, he is one of the finest actors in the world. I recommend. If I can give the film 6 stars, I would. 10 out of 10, best film ever.
It's the Spider-Man 3 dance that I promised. You know what's funny though is like this is amusing and I'm enjoying this, but at the same time I absolutely hate this because this is the same shit that it's just kind of a reverse on the shit that happened with Captain Marvel, where you had all the I've never seen a woman in the real world people jump on the internet to trash it before the movie even came out just because they were mad about a woman being strong. You know?
Patrick Bateman's more $1 billion. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's talk about something even weirder.
Crimes of the Future.
Oh my goodness. I am kind of excited. I don't know.
So it's David Cronenberg.
Yes. And for those who don't know who Cronenberg is.
Body horror.
Body horror. You want your brain sucked out in 3 different ways on screen while you're watching it? Yeah.
Exactly.
What?
Just what the chat said about strong women.
Yes.
So Cronenberg, let me give you a rundown of some things. Videodrome.
Okay.
History of Violence.
Yes.
I think there's one I can pick that more people would know, but it's not coming to me.
Did he help with The Fly?
Oh, he did The Fly.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. There you go. The Jeff Goldblum The Fly movie. That's Cronenberg. So this is his new one, Crimes of the Future. This is the first movie he's directed since 2014.
Okay.
This is a deep dive into the not-so-distant future in which humankind is learning to adapt to its synthetic surroundings. This evolution moves humans beyond their natural state into a metamorphosis, which alters their biological makeup. And it's bringing him and Viggo Mortensen back together for like the 4th or 5th time.
Sure. I didn't know they were. Okay.
Viggo's been in like 3 or 4 of his movies, and then Viggo actually directed Cronenberg in something.
Oh.
Cronenberg's done a little bit of acting.
Oh. Okay. But, so Crimes of the Future had a few scenes that kind of pushed me back to like the 1994, 1995 Darkseid, which is this old point-and-click adventure that was very Cronenberg, Geiger.
I was gonna say, it's very Geiger without all the penises.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's Geiger minus all the sexual sides of Geiger.
Yeah. I can concur with that. But it is a lot of very weird architecture, weird body understanding.
We're also getting Kristen Stewart in this.
Yeah, you get Kristen Stewart with a weird thing against her eye. I don't know.
You can probably click on the poster and probably flip through it safely because it's on the actual IMDb site, not going to be like watching the trailer.
Fair enough. But like even this is weird. You get some things attached to his body.
What I noticed is throughout this entire trailer, at no point do we see him standing.
No.
Like, he's laying down in all of the scenes. I think that's all there is because it's only got 5.
Okay. Then, yeah. I should have sworn I saw him, sit up at least.
Yeah, it's just I've never seen him...
stand.
I didn't see him stand in the movie. Also, you can't see his hands or anything. He's very covered.
Oh, yeah.
The trailer doesn't really tell you anything.
Weird. Let me just show you real quick. Can I?
Darkseid?
Just the cover, just because that's kind of it's by H.R. Geiger.
Well, it explains it.
Yeah, and it is not like it is.
And to be clear, I'm not shitting on H.R. Geiger from the sexual side of things. That's Geiger's art form.
Yes,
I'm just saying this has the Geiger feels minus that specific part of the Geiger feel.
Yeah. 1992 was when that one came out.
From what I understand, the Crimes of the Future. Let me see if I can pull up what I saw before, just real quick.
Sure. I mean, that trailer, it explained nothing. I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it. It explained nothing.
But we can't show it on here.
No.
Not because it's like super inappropriate or anything.
It's just dark. Weird dark.
This is sadly the first film where Cronenberg's sister will not be the costume designer, as she did pass away last summer.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
First feature film in 8 years. Okay, so Cronenberg's first original script since existence. The working title for that film was actually Crimes of the Future.
Oh.
Which is kind of funny. This is their 5th collaboration. David Cronenberg and Viggo Mortensen did A History of Violence, which is the one based off the comic book, or based off the graphic novel. Eastern Promises, A Dangerous Method, and Mortensen directed Cronenberg in Falling back in 2020. And actually, I said last year was when his sister died. I got that wrong. I got my years mixed up. It was 2020. The script is largely adapted from an earlier project Cronenberg had written called Painkillers, which was in development in 2002 with Nicolas Cage attached.
Oh!
Yeah. Let's see. And that's it.
Okay. Oh, I mean, pretty meaty cast. Pretty nice.
I feel like I know. Is it pronounced Leah? Because it's got the accent mark, and I'm always bad at that. I feel like I know her from something. Leah Sado? Oh yeah, I know her. What do I know her from? Oh, she's Bond's wife. That's what I know her from. She's Bond's wife. Okay.
That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah.
I've never seen Midnight in Paris. I heard it's good though.
Huh?
The other one, she's in Midnight in Paris with Owen Wilson. I hear it's good. He takes a walk through Paris and like meets meets the artists of Paris and whatnot. It's supposed to be very artistic, very interesting.
Very artsy fartsy.
Who else we got in real quick? Just double check, make sure we're not missing anyone else in this that's worth mentioning. Chris Stewart, Viggo, Leah, Scott Speedman. I don't think I know.
I'll open that up. Don't worry.
I mean, there's the cast for you, and no one here is really jumping at me, but that may just be my brain failing me and not them. Oh, he's Michael in Underworld. Okay.
It's you.
He's also James in The Strangers, and The Strangers was good.
Did we see this? I believe we saw The Strangers.
The people with the
Yep.
burlap sack for the guy.
Yep.
Liv Tyler.
Yep. I recall.
Did you see the TikTok of Steven Tyler? He's out at Disney World in like Paris or Hong Kong, or he's at one of the other Disney Worlds.
Okay.
And they've still got one of the roller coasters there that plays like Steven Tyler's music, the Aerosmith music, because it's Armageddon themed from the movie Armageddon.
Okay.
And so he goes running up and he's like telling the camera to come with him, and he runs up to the poster that's just Liv. And he's like, oh, because it's his daughter and everything. And then he walks up to the Bruce Willis one. He's like, and there's the guy that played your dad. That just being a dad.
Yeah, it's just so, I don't want to say bizarre, but it's out of the ordinary. But, I mean, sure.
So, Crimes of the Future. You've seen some Cronenberg.
Yes.
Are you feeling this one from the trailer? I know it didn't tell you the story, but are you feeling it because you know Cronenberg and this has that feel? Are you feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it, but I want to see more.
Okay.
I would love to see more because it does look very interesting.
It's set for a release for this year.
Yeah, I believe June 2nd. Yeah. Nice. Click.
There was a huge run of new Hasbro figures in the Marvel Legends. This is just one of them, and I picked this one because we couldn't cover them all. And you know why I picked this one.
I like setting off matches and watching them burn to my fingertips.
That's not why I picked it. Marvel Legends series 60th anniversary, Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham action figure 2-pack. It's the Spider-Ham for me. It's a very nicely done figure.
Let me scroll out there.
And I think because they did Spider-Ham, you don't get any of the like pieces to build another character. Yeah. You do get interchangeable masks, and he does have his little Luger. The pre-orders launched today and completely sold out.
And it says, please check back on release date, which is kind of a bum.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things. If you are one of the people that wants this, if you're one of the people that collects these, you're going to have to be in the store the day this comes out.
Yeah.
You're going to have to grab them.
It is fully articulated. It looks nice.
Is it fully articulated? Does his fingers move? I don't think they move.
Oh, no. Well, fully articulation kind of just stops at, like, wrist joint. But I'm talking wrist, elbow, shoulder.
Okay.
And then hip, knee, ankle.
Have you seen some of like the Hot Toys ones that actually have the part of the head that you can open up so that you can control the direction of the eyes? For the actual figures.
That's weird though. I mean, I like the premise of that. It's just I don't want to have it do the whole.
Yeah, there's people that'll do it for like they do like the photography.
Oh.
And so like they've got Jack Nicholson's Joker, and so they'll direct the eyes to like whatever he's holding or something.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah. Okay. But. Yeah, keep an eye out for all of the Marvel Legends set. As I said, I got lucky with this one back here with the No Way Home Miles Morales set, and getting it for Q for inexpensive. But.
I'm battling myself on whether or not I should buy the rest in that set. Probably have to buy them secondhand to save money to build the figure.
Which one is it? Armadillo?
It's Armadillo.
Yeah.
But then that begs the question of, do I open it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things of, are you going to sell it?
No.
Then that to me is already the answer, unless you're one of those that, like me, likes to keep them in the package but hang them up because of the whole hanger thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
like it, though, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's about it. I mean, Spider-Ham is one of the greatest characters ever created. Back
Tom
to
Laney
the
does a
Future
good job.
Is a good movie. Buff chicks are hot.
Buff chicks are hot.
Like I'm not saying that skinny chicks or big chicks or anything like that aren't attractive also. I'm just saying everyone that's freaking out like, wait a minute, I like muscles. Get on my level, dude. Like we've been new.
Yeah, I know, right?
I just love the outpour the internet's having about this. Like, it is the funniest thing for the internet to focus on out of that trailer.
They want to focus on the small, minuscule shit that they never noticed before. That's what they do. That is how they do it.
Yeah.
And so we're here to fill in the gaps of, but there are people who like that anyways.
Jasper Steven Universe. I don't know what that is.
Here, I'll show you real quick.
The chat's telling me things.
Yeah. There we go, Jasper.
Okay.
Big buff Cheeto Puff.
Buff.
Yeah.
The funny thing is like we know that the internet likes them because the reaction that happened to the Death by Snooze Snooth episode of Futurama. The internet just forgot that they like them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sure. I don't know. But yeah,
I think it's funny that that's been the biggest takeaway. Like, we saw a lot in that, and I'm seeing the only two things I'm seeing on the internet is everyone freaking out saying that Disney's not paying for that panel, which
I
there's
like
no
that
proof.
panel. I like that panel nonetheless.
At least so far.
Yeah, I like it.
They probably aren't, but that's not the point. And then there's Buff Chicks. Like, those are the two things I'm seeing coming from it. I did see one comic book artist talk about the fact that all he got when Sony did use like some of his stuff in Venom was a thank you in the credits. And furthermore, that he wasn't even told ahead of time that they were using his shit.
Oh.
He actually had to watch the movie and see his name in the credits, which was interesting.
Yeah, but that part would have been like a whole whoa.
Your work for hire. The contracts say they own what you make.
Right.
There is an argument there. And
it is 50-50.
However, if you were going to go to the point that they went through, and this is Watiti showing respect. This isn't Disney trying to rip someone off. This is Watiti showing respect.
Yes.
When you go to that level, though, I mean, you pay your storyboarders, pay your visual art people,
and we've seen comic book reflect into the shows many a time. So it's you know, what do you want to do? What do you want to say when it comes down to we're just telling the story that's already being told in a different medium.
And the money's gonna print. The movie's gonna print money.
Yes,
they can cut the guy a check.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm not saying they haven't. They may have already. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying it wouldn't be that difficult. They wouldn't lose their bottom line by any means.
All right, let's get this thing wrapped up. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. Remember to like, subscribe where you can. Remember to follow our socials down below. It's been a long week, but I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it?
This week?
This week.
Oh, no, fuck no.
Oh.
I enjoyed the podcast.
Yeah, I enjoyed the podcast. Hopefully you guys did as well.
Personal stuff.
Oh.
Outside of podcast, I have not enjoyed this week at all.
Okay. I've actually gotten some sleep, so that's kind of...
I'm back to not sleeping.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
So... I offcast, I'll tell you about my help.
Okay.
Remember, to love one another. Yeah.
I'm joking.
I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, fair point.
Huh. But remember to love everybody.
Bye, Socks. Bye, everyone.